quadratics using the quadratic formula, which is this, minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a, and that is usually presented by an x equals. The first thing you need to realise is that this is given to you on the exam paper, so you don't have to remember it, although it's really useful to remember it. Underneath it on the exam paper it says this, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. This is the way of knowing what the a, b and c actually are. In that equation on the board, because the a is the number in front of x squared, a must be 2. So I'm going to write a equals 2. Because the b is the number in front of x, I'm going to write b is minus 12. Remember to include the whole thing. So b is minus 12, not just 12. The last thing at the end is c. C is minus 2, so at the end, c is minus 2. So you get here, c is minus 2. Once you've done that, you substitute these values into this, and you have to use it on a calculator. There is no need to try and do anything extra in your head and manipulate it. All you do is you actually put those values in exactly the same format I'm about to write for you on the board. So the first one, it says minus b, so you write minus from the minus that is there, then you write b, which is minus 12. So it's minus 12, which does become plus, but there's no point in writing it in case you make a silly mistake, so just write minus. There are two answers to quadratics, so you get a plus and a minus. Take the plus first, so just write plus down, then you do a square root. This says b squared. The b is worth minus 12, so you do minus 12 squared. Make sure you do that in brackets on a calculator, otherwise the calculator will just do 12 squared and put a minus in front, which is wrong. Minus 12 squared needs to be in brackets because it's positive 144. Then it says minus, so you put a minus. When the 4ac is there, it means 4 times a times c, but one of those might be a minus, so put brackets around it. So put brackets, 4 times the value of a, which is 2, times the value of c, which is minus 2. Close the bracket, make sure the square root extends all the way to the end. Divide all that by 2 times a, which is 2 times 2. And if you type exactly that onto a calculator, it will give you the right answer. To change back to the other answer, which comes from changing the plus to a minus, on the scientific calculator, the FX83ES or 85ES, there is a circular button here, with all the other buttons on the screen. Press the left-hand arrow which says replay. It will appear what you typed in the screen yet again. You scroll back to the plus minus, and you literally change that to a minus, so you end up typing in minus 12 minus the square root of all this again, and then you press equals. The two answers you get out, and it doesn't matter which one came from the plus and which one came from the minus, you will get two answers. They are x equals and x equals. I'm going to ask two students in the class to tell me what they are now, because I can't do that in my head. Can someone tell me one of the x equals? Kelsey, please.
X equals 6.16.
And the other x?
And x equals minus 0.16.
Okay, and that is how you solve it. You must write both answers down. Okay, right.